Instruction which the Queen of Heaven gave me. My daughter, the mortals are not capable of understanding the ineffable operations of the arm of the Omnipotent in preparing me for the incarnation of the Eternal Word. Especially during the 9 days which preceded this exalted sacrament was my spirit elevated and united with the immutable being of the Divinity. I was submerged in the ocean of his infinite perfections, participating in all those eminent and divine effect, which are beyond all presentiment of the human hearts. The knowledge of creatures communicated to me penetrated into their very essence, so that it was more profound and piercing than that of all the angelic spirits, though their knowledge of creation on account of the beatific vision is altogether admirable. Moreover, the images of them all were impressed upon my mind to be used by me according as I desired. What I wish of thee today is to take notice how I use this knowledge and to imitate me according to thy power with the help of the infused light which thou hast received for this purpose. Profit by the knowledge of creatures by making of them a ladder to ascend unto God thy Creator, so that thou mayest seek in all of them their first beginning and their last end. Let them serve thee as a mirror from which the Godhead is reflected, reminding thee of his omnipotence and inciting thee to the love which he seeks in thee. Be thou filled with the wonder and praise at the greatness and magnificence of the Creator, and in his presence humiliate thyself to the dust. Shun no difficulty or suffering in order to become meek and humble of heart. Take notice, my dearest, that this virtue of humility was the firm foundation of all the wonders which the Most High wrought in me. And in order that thou mayest esteem this virtue so much the more, remember that of all others it is at the same time the most precious, the most delicate, and perishable. For if thou lose it in any respect, and if thou be not humble in all things without exception, thou wilt not be humble in anything. Remember thy earthly and corruptible nature, and be not ignorant of the fact that the Most High has providentially formed man in such a way that his own existence and formation intimate and rehearse the important lesson of humility, never allowing him to be without this salutary teaching. On this account, he has not formed him of the most excellent material, and has concealed the noblest part of his being in the sanctuary of his interior, teaching him to weigh as in a balance on the one side the infinite and eternal existence of the Lord, and on the other his own ignoble material existence. Thus he is to give unto God what belongs to him, and to himself what belongs to his own self. Most zealously I attended to this adjustment, becoming an example and guide therein to all the mortals. I wish that thou also do it in imitation of me, and that thou zealously study to acquire the humility which pleases the Most High and myself, who desire thy true advancement. I wish that thy perfection be built up in the deep trenches of thy own self-knowledge, in order that the deeper its foundations are laid, to so much the higher and more exalted perfection may rise the edifice of thy virtue. Thus thy will shall find a most intimate conformity with that of the Lord, who looks down from the eminence of his throne upon the humble of the earth.